If you guys didn't know, I was in Spider-Man 1 as the Paperboy. Literally, Peter Parker knows about this wrestling ring event because of my papers being delivered to his house. And I get the question all the time, am I going to show up in Doomsday? Contractually, I cannot say, but in today's video, we are going to take a look at Spider Wrestler. 1/12 scale action figures by Remad Custom. Shout out to them. They make some really nice stuff. I have some of their Batman, actually up there. I have Ra's al Ghul and Bane from their Batman toy line. Really high quality, really high quality 1/12 scale stuff. And here's some other figures. We'll do some comparisons later on. Now, this was taped to the bottom of it, so I guess they have, a lot of times with these bootleg companies, they get these trays made and then they wind up including some extra stuff. It looks like we're going to get some forearms in skin color. We could swap out some looks. It's just crazy because I cannot believe we don't have more Spider-Man action figures. The Spider-Man Raimi series are just so iconic and they're still good to this day. I cannot believe we don't have more action figures from them. Just official, unofficial, whatever. Look at this. So we have unmasked head sculpt. That's good. He has the ski mask, and then he has a sculpted one. He has his gloves. And since this is unlicensed, he should probably have his Nikes on as well. If we got a figure from any other brand, they're not going to license the Nike check. So the Remad Customs have these really nice stands, but you have to build them. So no thank you right now. We have a little instruction manual. Very excited for this guy. Very excited. When I saw that this was coming out, I was just like, yep, I need it. And now it's here. Isn't that crazy? Like, you guys ever get really excited for a figure? And when you like see the release date, you just go like, what am I gonna do until this thing comes out? And then you blink and it's out. And it's just like, life has been coming at me fast. Ever since I had a kid, it's just like, man, you really enjoy. I know there's a lot of young kids watching this right now. Enjoy your youth while you have it because it really blinks. So let's take this off. It looks like we have some tape on his neck peg because for people who don't know, when these figures have cloth, the cloth will just almost always... Okay, take that off. Yeah, say it's... damn. It's, we got some stains. That's just, you can't help it no matter what Mezco it happens to, all the brands with these mini clothing, they just stain eventually over time. Oof, look at that. So what you can do is, when you get your figures, you could take the clothes off and wash them, like actually give them a wash. And that could help you because then it gets the excess dyes off of the stuff. But, yep, and we got the Nikes. Like I told you, if this was from any other brand, we wouldn't be getting the Nikes right there. So, wow, look at this. Nice outfit. Did your mother... No, what does he say? Did your boyfriend make it for you? That line gets cut out of the TV airings. And I'm looking up on my shelf right now, and I do have a Macho Man figure right there. I might try to make a Macho Man custom so I could have him like at least fighting the custom Macho Man. For people who don't know, that what Bones saw is Macho Man, Randy Savage. So just heads up for people might, oh wow, he's got a head. So, oh my gosh, that's cool. So we have a head sculpt with the ball joint. I don't know why, I just assumed that there wouldn't be a ball joint on this one. It's a little tight. Let me heat this up. I just want to say I'm so excited because I'm not going to keep him in this outfit with the unmasked head, but now I have a really nice Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man 1 and 2 unmasked head for, you know, other customs and other figures that I'm going to make. So I will make a Tobey Maguire custom with this head sculpt, but very excited about that. So I just wanted, you get like 2 figures out of 1, basically. So we have his cool little outfit. Let's pop the other thing on. Let's do this one. And I really like these gloves. They did a bunch of these gloves. They have the wall crawling hand gloves. Oh, they got it. They got the thripping gloves. Oh, yeah, I was just touching them. They have the 2 thripping gloves. And then we have 2 kind of holding something gloves. We do have a bunch of these web. Now, does he... I haven't seen Spider-Man 1 in a while. Does he shoot webs in their match? I don't remember. He does come with this... I think it's called the baklava. Baklava. But it's really just as like a... I don't know if it's meant to be worn. It's kind of just meant to be... yeah, like, look at that. I guess you could have your guy wearing it. The hole is a little too small. But I guess if you open up the hole of the eyes, I guess you could have your guy wearing it. But it's probably just meant to be like in his hands right here. Like, look at this. Yeah, say you could just have him holding. I don't see where that's my problem. Remember how sassy Tobey was? Or Peter Parker? I don't see how that's my problem. Well, you did. You should have listened to Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. I'm just trying to feel around for the articulation. We got a nice ab crunch. It's, you know, a blank body underneath, superposable. No ankle pivot, but it's because we got to have these shoes. Let me see. I want to swap out the hands and have him kind of up against the wall. Because at this point, he had that whole match up against the wall, right? Just to run out the time. Let me see. Yeah, like, so you're probably going to have him like this up on your wall, right? Like, or posed. Yeah, there you go. Something like that. Nice outfit. Did your boyfriend make it for you? Something like that. I don't remember. I just don't remember, man. Sometimes, guys, making YouTube videos isn't super easy. And I just tell people all the time, they're like, you missaid a word. You mispronounced the thing. And it's like, yes, I'm trying to like do a million things at once and trying to remember things and talk and not have dead space. Sometimes I try to watch some YouTube videos, like I'll watch a review of something I want to buy, and a majority of YouTubers are very, very stale. Like, you got to talk. You got to say something interesting. I don't know. I have to speed through the videos. It just kills me. I want everyone to be good. That's why there's some who are super interesting, and I guess those are the ones who rise to the top, I guess, right? Maybe not everyone's meant to be interesting, but that makes me sad. I want everyone to be happy, and I want everyone to be winning, but I know that's not realistic. I sound like a hippie. But, okay, this figure is really cool, but there's some things I want to do. So, first, let's here we go. Let's see. So, he fits in great scale with Marvel Legends, as you could see here. And let's see him next to my favorite figure, the Mafex Spider-Man Raimi. It's almost the perfect Spider-Man 2 suit if he had a different head sculpt. That's that custom guy on TikTok's head sculpts or whatever, Instagram. Let's see how the unmasked head looks on him. Oh, the neck peg came out. So, wait a second. Let's see. The neck peg came out, so maybe I could pop this on here now. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. So his neck peg slides out, so you don't have to have this little neck peg right here. And if I had some sticky tack, that is literally a perfect custom head right there. Let me find some sticky tack. Sticky tack is literally like $1, and I just don't have any on me right now that I could find. So we're gonna makeshift some sticky tack with this blue tack tape. Let's pop that on there. Oh man, that's great. There you go. I think that's better than the Hasbro Marvel Legends one. So that will be my Tobey Peter Parker for now. Might be a little too big for this body. The neck is too skinny, but works great on the Marvel Legends, so we're going to keep it there. There you go. Perfect. So I'm jumping in here to correct something. I was wondering what these extra forearms are, and I reached out to the company, and they said people thought his arms were too long, so they gave him extra arms that we could swap out. So we're gonna take this apart right now, and I'm gonna see how hard it is to change all this stuff. So I think it's easier if we take the clothes off. Shirt comes off fairly easy. Make sure it's not stuck. Sometimes they get stuck in the joints. And like I said, you see the dye. It could easily dye with any type of clothing that you have on a figure. So we're going to heat up this forearm. And as you can see, yes, it's considerably shorter. So that's good. That's good. We're going to heat this up and swap them. All right, I just heated up a ton. And I'm going to try to peel this off and see. It's very scary. Oof, okay. That came out fairly easy. Let's see. How do I know which one is? So this is right. So what is this his? This is his right. I should probably heat this up too. Nope, it went right on. Okay. Oh, much better. Yeah, look at that. So let's pop this off. Okay, wow. Okay, so I definitely recommend that. I am so glad these third-party companies listen to the fans and the feedback, because that is great. Look at this. This figure looks so much better. It already looked good. I didn't even notice it. And then now when I'm seeing it, it's like, oh yeah, so much better. So the arms are a lot shorter. Maybe I'll put a before and after here and here. But yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. All right, figure's even better. So I just had to jump in here and give that little update there. Perfect. So here are my Raimiverse action figures right here. And it's crazy that most of these are either modded or bootleg. There's no official good Spider-Man figures. So that's kind of really bummy. We need some more. Unless there's ones I'm missing. This is a really great Green Goblin. I have a video up on the channel of that. Go check that out. But overall, really happy with this. It's a cool outfit. You know, I know not everyone needs it on your, like, but I think it's really fun, especially if you're a big fan of the movies, which I am. And yes, I really was in Spider-Man. It's something I'm very proud of. It's a cool experience. If you were in Spider-Man, you would tell everybody too, even though I was like 11 when I was in it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, I need everybody go check out my Macari shop. Use my code. Down below is the link. You guys signing up is how I buy a lot of these figures. We both get up to $50 in credit.